Yeah, we good.
We good. I think we're good.
We Gucci. 32, 32, 31.
31.
Episode 31, baby.
Episode 31, baby.
Blowing smoke gaming.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
We back, baby. We back. We back. I'm feeling motivated.
You feel motivated?
Yeah, you know, we had a couple talks. And, I feel like...
I'm motivated to kill shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're just, back on track. The main thing, man, talking about being back on track. It's these NBA finals, bro.
Oh, my God. Yeah, let's start. We're going to start off with the NBA finals. Like I said before, we've been covering the NBA playoffs ever since they started. We're going to continue to cover them until these finals are over because it's too goddamn good.
Right now, that's what's hot right now. Trending, whatever. I mean, gaming right now, it's kind of like a dry spell.
For the most part, you got hockey right now. They're in their finals, and basketball, and that's about it.
I don't follow hockey, man.
Yeah, me neither. I just know they're in their whole thing. But shout out to hockey. They got a lot of fans.
Word.
And I intend to watch a hockey game next year. We're from Jersey, so we got to go rep
Devils.
the Devils, the Jersey Devils. So I'm going to go catch a game. But
See, I at least know that.
So let's start off this sports segment. Anytime you hear that, that means we talking about basketball pretty much.
Word.
Game 1, I told you, man, I watched this, and it was a weird game. Did you catch any of it, or did you just watch highlights?
I honestly, I'm kind of mad at myself, man, because usually I watch the highlights. I didn't watch any highlights of this game. Kind of mad about that because usually the highlights let me know how things are gonna play out. But last time we talked, I did tell you a little bit of how I think things are going to play out just by how the scoreboard was.
Yeah, and I said it was a weird game because they both scored really low. And when you saw the score, you did mention there had to be some defense being played because that was really low. Miami 93, Denver 104. They barely cracked 100. And it was some defense, but what was weird was it was just a lot of just missed shots from both sides. I told you. I was trying to pull up the box score now from game 1.
I did see some of the pressers though. Before and after the games, and then I did watch the pressers for game 2. I was surprised to see that Jimmy didn't score a lot again.
My bad. To get back to game 1, and the no scoring, Jimmy had 14 field goal attempts, ended the game with 13 points in game 1. He really didn't shoot a lot. He wasn't looking aggressive. He's kind of looking passive, passing a lot when sometimes he probably should have took the shot. Babe, you can see, has 26 points. Babe was doing really good.
But his plus minus was a -6.
Yeah, and that's because
for you to have 26 and have a -6.
They were really letting him. They were letting him shoot. They were letting him shoot a lot of shots sometimes, and they was living with him making a couple jump shots inside the 3, and he was making them. That's why he was doing so good. But they were living with those shots. Joker wasn't stepping out on him, but everybody else completely horrible, man.
Yeah.
Gabe Vincent 0 points. He was 0 for 10.
Well, is that how you saw the game as well?
Yeah,
or
I saw the game.
What did you see?
They were missing a lot of shots. Miami was missing a lot of shots that they normally should make, and Denver was also missing a lot of shots that they normally would make. It just looked like Miami was struggling more than Denver was struggling. Both sides were struggling. And even after the game, you mentioned the pressers. I watched the coach for Denver, and he wasn't satisfied at all with the win as well, with the way they performed. He said the same thing. He was like, we can do better than that. There's not going to be another game in the playoffs and the finals where Max Strus is going to go 0 for 10. And I think it was the Duncan Robinson was 1 for 6. Like, that's not gonna happen again. Miami Heat are not gonna miss all these shots. So that's pretty much how I saw the game. I saw everybody in everyone else online is just killing Miami, just saying Denver completely outplayed them and played well. But yeah, that's pretty much how I saw it. They were both struggling. Just Denver wasn't struggling as bad as Miami was.
Did they look small?
Yes, Miami definitely did look like they were struggling with Denver's size. Pause. The entire game a bit. They were definitely struggling with their size for sure. But overall, also it was kind of boring, to be honest with you. There was some good basketball, but for the most part, it was kind of boring. Like I said, both sides.
Oh man, don't say that.
Both sides were struggling.
You're agreeing with what they're saying?
I'm not trying to. I just know this game won. The first game was a little boring. With everyone struggling. Aaron Gordon started off really good. Jokic and Murray still had pretty decent games. Jokic ended with 27 points. Murray 26. Jokic had another triple-double in game 1 of the finals. First player to do it since a long time. But yeah, Jeff Green. I was looking at the bench, like who actually played. Denver has 8 players in rotation. And Miami has about 12 or 11. They have 11 players in rotation getting minutes. That's kind of crazy. Miami really plays a lot of their players, man. I mentioned to you Cody Zeller. Cody Zeller got to see some minutes in this game. They put him up against Jokic. He was playing some defense on him, and he wasn't doing too well. He looked like he did not belong out there on the floor. They should have probably put Kevin Love on him. You mentioned before, you brought up Kevin Love. I thought he probably wouldn't see a lot of minutes.
Yeah, so well.
And he didn't see any in game 1. They didn't use him at all. But again, Spo probably will use him because they use almost everybody in their lineup. So he'll probably switch it up and he'll give Kevin Love some more minutes, I think, hopefully. And maybe he can do something with Kevin Love.
We're talking about game 2. Did you hear that they're talking a possible Tyler Hero return?
Yeah, they want him to come, or he wants to come back or something like
that.
But
and Spo's all like, I don't know where that article came out from. He's like, well, he's not playing.
So he's not coming back at all. He's just saying the articles aren't true.
Yeah,
I thought it's probably true. I don't think him coming back solves anything for them though. I don't think that guarantees they win, but maybe he'll help.
Did you see too the pressures of the players? Jokic, Murray, and Butler. You know, Butler was like, man, he's like, we still got to get to 4.
Oh yeah, Butler was with was it Gabe Vincent? It was him and Gabe Vincent. He was there with somebody else. Made a comment about how something about winning game 2. Maybe still believing they have a chance to win game 2. Which that's something I felt like I saw too. Even though they were both playing horribly, from what I saw from Miami, if they made a couple of their shots, if they didn't have 4 players that just had horrible games, they probably win this game. They only lost by a couple of points. It wasn't that crazy. 7 points or something like that. It wasn't, it got really close at some point. But Denver kept the lead.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, and then what else they got? What else they got going on? Ja Morant news. He's at it again. Apparently, the NBA has found their own.
They found more information.
They did their own investigation.
Yeah.
And apparently, they found out more evidence to his case. So I mean, I don't know why they're being so cryptic about it. Like, is it what does that mean? Is it good? Is it bad?
Kind of seems bad, honestly. How everybody else has been talking about it. Adam Silver.
Well, I mean, just the fact that they said we're not gonna say anything just because it's the finals, and that we're gonna wait until the finals are over.
Yeah.
Because then what they were saying would be true too. They're like, we're in the finals, and y'all talking about the Lakers.
It takes away attention from the actual players that are in the finals and all that stuff. Yeah. So after the finals, they'll let us know what they're gonna do with Ja Morant. He's already permanently suspended from his team right now, which, I mean, it's the off season. There's nothing going on anyways. So, but we'll find out after the playoffs. What are we gonna do about Ja, man? I think Gilbert Arenas when he brought that gun into the locker room, it was loaded. I think he got 80 games or 90-something games suspension. I think a 30, 40
Bro,
game.
that's a whole season.
Yeah, that's a whole season. I think a 30 game, 40 game suspension for this probably is fair. He didn't break any laws technically, so he didn't bring a loaded gun into like an arena or anything. It wasn't as bad as what Gil did, but I think 30 games will be fair. Part of the season and probably something else, not just a suspension, definitely some other stuff for sure. But it doesn't seem like Adam Silver's gonna take it lightly. It don't seem like he playing with him.
I don't know, man. We'll see, bro.
Got Denver. Denver has game 1. Do you think it's over? Do you think?
What you mean?
Miami? No. Do you
Why would it
think?
be over? Just game 1.
I don't know.
Hell
That's
no.
I'm just mentioning it just to mention.
I told
it
you
'cause-
this game would tell you more of how that's gonna look. Game 1, like I said, it's just it's just like testing the waters, man. Just
feeling each other out.
Just seeing what happens.
Yeah, they're down right now, double digits.
Denver got home court advantage, but again, for them to have a low scoring game, it's pretty shocking. I think.
I don't know if Denver. Honestly, I think Denver's just gonna win this series. Truthfully, I already said 6-2, Denver.
6-2.
Yeah, I could see Miami taking 2. I could kind of see him getting swept too, but I'm saying 6-2. What do you think? You think it's gonna go to 7?
Denver in 6.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
saying
I'm
Denver
saying.
in 6. Yeah. You think it'll go to 7, or you think Miami's gonna win?
I don't know. I mean, Miami could win the next 4, and it'll just be 5.
So Miami in 5.
You never know.
So you don't have an idea.
Or it
at
could
all,
be
so-
Miami in 6.
So you don't have an idea at all. You're not choosing.
Nah,
a
like
side
well, I
or-
told you like the other day that we were talking about it. I
Oh
said,
yeah, they're talking about it all the time.
I said, yeah, I see the Nuggets taking it.
How many games?
That I can't tell you. The games I can't tell you. That I don't know, man.
So you can't tell if it's gonna be a walk in the park or if it's gonna be a dogfight.
I feel like if it's easy, a walk in the what? What'd you say?
A walk in the park. Yeah,
a walk
like
in the
easy.
park.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a piece of cake. Is that better reference?
I wouldn't be shocked, but I can see him going to game 7.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see him going to game 7, man. But we'll find out. Game 2 underway right now, man. And it's close. 45-52 at this point with 2 minutes left in the second. I guess I can't lie, man. With everything Miami's done this season, I mostly, like everyone else, counted them out almost every series, and they've won, almost damn near dominated. Acting a little funny in that Boston series, but they made it to the finals, man. So you definitely can't count them out. But if I'm looking at it with Jokic and Murray over there and that roster, that team, yeah, it's gonna be tricky. But were you gonna mention this? Is this what you saw you were gonna mention?
Yeah, I heard about that. I saw something about that.
Jimmy Butler files a Hemi Buckets clothing trademark. So he's trying to trademark the name Hemi Buckets, and apparently it's for clothes and like drinking merchandise.
Merchandise.
It's for drinking merchandises as well.
Merchandise.
Clothing, coffee cups, teacups, and
Merchandise.
mugs. Hemi Buckets. I think he's a genius. He's gonna make some money. He's gonna make some money. You heard about that scheme he ran in the bubble too?
The coffee shit.
Yeah, the coffee
Yeah.
scheme.
That was a scheme. I thought he really did have a coffee shop.
Well, it was all real. What he did was I think they gave him an allowance while they were in the bubble. It was a couple $100 or something like that, and he was charging people $20 for a cup of coffee. And sooner or later, people would run out of 20s and they would have like hundreds and then ask you
Yeah.
for change. And he would just be like, I don't have any change because we're out of 20s also. And $100 a cup of coffee. And that's just how he
Damn.
made a bunch of money in the bubble doing that whole thing. So, I mean, it wasn't illegal, but whatever they were doing over there, he played the system. And now,
Yo, he crazy.
Hemi Buckets. Hemi Buckets coffee, Hemi Buckets tea. Are you going to buy a Hemi Buckets t-shirt?
I don't know.
I would, especially if they win this. Especially if they win this series.
If they win for sure.
Hell yeah, right. I mean, still should anyways. It's Jimmy
I
Jordan.
mean, it's gotta
Butler.
look dope too, though.
It's Jimmy Jordan Butler. You should anyways.
If he wins, it's definitely Jimmy Jordan.
Yeah, for real.
This I saw, and we're about to talk about the retirement
Of Carmelo Anthony. Just announced his retirement not too long ago. One of the top 75 players of all time. Round of applause for him, man. Yeah, man. He's had an amazing career, bro. Definitely growing up with him, LeBron, and Wade, coming up, killing it on their teams. Definitely one of the toughest.
But I feel
players.
bad, man. I feel bad,
getter.
man,
One of the
because
toughest players, man.
it's like, damn, dude, like you're retiring at a time where you should have. You're kind of long.
Long overdue.
Nah, well, yeah. He was long overdue for that, but he's like a thought adrift. You know, something you just ain't forgot him, bro. Like, damn, you're still playing. I mean, at this point, he might as well just turn into UD.
Damn, come on, man. We supposed to be giving him his flowers. You over here shitting
Nah, he
on him,
good,
man.
but nah, you know.
He's a legend. He's a legend.
I'm just saying, man. I was like,
know.
bro.
I know it's sad. I know it's like T-Mac. You know, he didn't win a championship and injuries, and he had an issue with his careers with not fitting in with some rosters late. But he's still a legend, bro. He's still top. I don't know. I think top 20 in points made. I think it's somewhere in that top 20, man. He's look at these highlights, man. He will get you a bucket. You saying
And a board for sure.
hell yeah, get you a board. Give me that shit. Fuck out of here. That's my shit. You got NY Melo, Hoodie Melo. I grew up on Denver Melo. And then there's that whole situation with him retiring. Jokic being in Denver, retiring their number, that number 15. Who's going to get it?
Number 15?
Yeah, in Denver, because Jokic has 15 right now.
Well, that's what Melo had, 15, right?
Yeah, they can't retire it if Jokic is still on the team and he's playing and he's in the finals. What if they might win it? What if he wins it? Melo didn't win a championship for them. So
Damn.
I don't know. I heard some people saying maybe they should just retire both of their numbers. Like 2 15s, one Melo and one Jokic. That's kind of disrespectful. I feel
They could do that.
I feel like you could do that, but they have to agree to it because Melo might not want to share that with him. He didn't want to share New York with Jeremy Lin. I don't think he's gonna want to share his retirement number with Jokic. Yeah. Remember when Lin Sandy started going crazy? Melo was injured. He was out a couple games, and when he came back, he wanted his team back. Jeremy Lin had completely took over. He was going crazy. He was going ham. The fans loved him. Everybody loved him. And Melo, he had some issues with that. Let's just say.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I mean, I definitely don't know. He's much more humbled now later in his career, but I don't know if he would want that to share that 15 with someone else. Not in a disrespectful way, just in a way where like I am a legend. Like I shouldn't have to even, which is kind of true. He is top 75 player of all time. But I don't know. I just think that's tricky. That's a tricky situation to be in.
I just feel like he should have been retired, man. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but at this time, like, he's not even gonna have a farewell tour because he's not playing.
Yeah, he's not playing. I mean, some people don't get a farewell tour anyways, but you're right. It would have been nice for him to actually be playing to get a farewell tour. Yeah. Well, shout out to Melo. I'm not gonna shit on you. Another round of applause.
No, of course not, man. Of course not. I'm just saying, that's what I said. I feel bad, like I'm saying, like Melo nice with it,
Yeah, he will go
I
down.
give him his flowers for sure. I'm just saying, like, it's just bad timing, man.
Yeah, man. Melo's great, man. Stay Melo. Congratulations to your retirement, man. Speaking of retirement,
This
also
right
got-
here, I think, is the biggest topic. No
we got
lie.
Shannon Sharpe
No lie.
leaving Undisputed, which isn't a retirement, but his time with Skip Bayless on Undisputed is coming to an end.
Man.
Also after the playoffs.
Man. Now this right here and the video that you just finished showing me, I was like, wow. Like I started seeing some clips too. Some people started saying like, oh, this is the reason why. Like this is the argument that made him like, all right, man. Like I can't debate with this guy anymore.
Yeah, I can't work with this guy. I can't deal with him. Yeah.
But yeah, man. I was like, this is crazy. I was like, no way. And then the other clip you showed when he was in All the Smoke.
Yeah, he did an interview.
Podcast.
He did an interview with Mad Dog on the Sirius XM radio show that Mad Dog has, and then we also watched him do an interview with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson on was All the Smoke, and he was saying on All the Smoke he was talking about how Skip Bayless gave him his shot.
Yeah.
And
well, then the end of the clip that he was, when they mentioned Stephen A, he's like, hey, man, it's not a bad idea. Let me know. He's like, we can make it work. He's like, you and me do a show together.
What, Skip said that about Stephen A?
Nah, Shannon.
I mean, Shannon said that about Stephen A?
Yeah. I pointed at the camera. He's like, yo, what's up? Like we could work together.
Well, they are working together. I watched Stephen A talk about the situation on his podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He just mentioned that he wanted to start off with, first and foremost, he will not be talking down on Skip Bayless. He will not be saying anything wrong or negative or bad towards him. He respects him. He worked with him for a long amount of time, and Skip gave him that opportunity. Skip put him on Undisputed and specifically picked him the same way he did with Shannon. So Stephen A is eternally grateful for him for that, and he will never speak ill about him publicly. He also says he doesn't know exactly how both gentlemen feel. He's spoken with them, not with Skip recently, but he's cool with both of them, and he respects both of them. Shannon as well. He's cool with Shannon. And he doesn't know anything about the situation, and he's not going to talk bad about Skip. That's pretty much what he was saying. But he also mentioned that he will be going on Shannon's podcast, Club Shay Shay, soon in the recent future, and that Shannon will also be on his podcast in the near future. So he definitely guaranteed that they will be working together in the near future. I don't know if they'll be working together on their own personal show, teaming up. I don't know if that'll happen, but they're definitely going to be working together in the future. So
wow. So look at that. Kind of a big bomb in the sports analyst world.
Who do you think Skip's going to work with next, or does he go solo? What do you think they're going to do with Undisputed now?
If Skip goes solo, that show won't last.
Because I think he has a podcast or something like that. I think he also
Skip?
does. Yeah, he also does something else. Yeah, he does.
I mean, I think he could do what they did with Stephen A. first when in the beginning too, where they just had him going through people. He just kept rotating.
Oh, he's not.
Like certain analysts.
Skip's too big for that. I get you. Just bringing different people on the show here and there. I get you. That's not typically how their show normally goes, but it's not a bad idea, right? Seeing different personalities here and there talking with Skip.
Well, that's what he did with Stephen A.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's not a bad idea, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what they'll do. I don't know who else they're going to put or who he wants, because he's pretty much picked two really good people. He's picked two really good people that really did a good job carrying the show. Shannon was with him like, I think, 7 years or so, and now Shannon's bigger than ever. He's huge.
Pause.
Big pause. Same thing with Stephen A. Stephen A's career completely took off. So, I mean, maybe Skip has someone in mind already. Maybe JJ Reddit.
He's already he's already in the Stephen A. thing, the first take.
Maybe he could get bought out too. But we watched Shannon talk about it, and Shannon has no problems with Skip either. He pretty much,
It was all about the money.
No, it wasn't about the money. It's just some of the fights that they had publicly that people are pointing to. Some of them were real issues with the comments that Skip
Yeah.
made. Skip made on Twitter. Shannon did mention on the show that he expected him to take it down, and he didn't. And Skip cut him off. Shannon didn't like it. It was a big thing. There's a couple videos of them
Yeah.
having some real big problems, and Shannon himself had said it there. It was just they're not gonna see eye to eye on everything. That's perfectly fine. But he was like, sometimes when certain things cross the line, then it's good. That's when it's a problem, and they just couldn't work together anymore. But they're on good terms. Is how he left it. So, and he's forever gracious. Same way with Shannon, because he's also, his career is now bigger than it's ever been. For Skip giving him a chance. So
Yeah. That's dope, man. At least they show love, you know?
I was gonna say, for the most part, everyone that's been talking about this is nice. That they're not. It's not nasty. It's not ugly. They're not killing each other. Yeah, they had problems for sure. We all see it, but they're being professional. They're being extremely professional about it. So yeah, it's cool not to see it get all nasty and ugly. Everybody loves drama.
Yeah, for real.
Too bad. Too bad. Love prevails, motherfuckers. Too bad. But yeah, man. I don't know what Shannon's gonna do either, but I think they'll be fine. That was just crazy.
I mean, I am curious to see where he's gonna go.
Yeah, that was just crazy.
I wonder if they do link up, Stephen A. and him.
I feel like they probably should. I don't know if they'll do anything permanent, like have their own show together regularly.
But I think they were good together, man.
No, yeah, they were. They were, man. 7 years of some good content. Gonna miss Uncle Shannon with the black
Word.
mounds and the do rags and the goat
Goat
mask.
mask.
We'll see what happens. See what happens. I don't know if that's gonna be it for our sports takes.
I don't think so.
No, wanted to mention Damian Lillard also.
No, that
Couple,
was
couple
what that
other
whole.
players with Jaylen Brown. Everyone expecting him not to be re-signed or maybe traded somehow. Dame, if he's gonna stay in Portland. Kyrie Irving. The Lakers still trying to.
No, they said
wants
The
him.
Mavs said
LeBron
they ain't doing nothing with that. The Mavs said they're not trading with the Lakers at all for Kyrie,
I think I've already seen stuff. They're in negotiations. They've gotten trade offers already.
which is crazy because a lot of people think
they've
that
gotten trade
Kyrie, they
offers.
wouldn't.
But Dallas isn't interested in none of the trade offers. I've heard D'Angelo Russell is in one of the main trade offers, and Dallas is not interested at all whatsoever in having D'Angelo Russell on their team. So none of the offers, I guess, look interesting. I'm wondering who else they would throw. I mean, for sure, you want to get rid of D'Angelo Russell, but I don't know. You can't give up too much for Kyrie because then now you have nothing but LeBron, AD, and Kyrie. That's it, and no roster. But yeah, we'll see. Just wanted to mention that Jaylen Brown also with him not having a really good game in the finals, playing really bad actually, fucking horrible. But people think they should let him go.
For real, man. After I had high praise for him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we actually talk a lot positive about fucking Jaylen Brown, man. But I like him more than Jason Tatum. Truthfully, I do kind of see Jason Tatum having a little bit more of that star power when he's playing good. Actually, he's super inconsistent, but I like Jaylen Brown, his game a little better, man. If he can just fucking work on his handles, he's solid, bro. So to see him struggle, yeah, it was horrible. But they don't think he's worth a super max. Once he gets off of this contract, he'll be eligible for a super max for Boston, and they don't know if they should pay him all that money.
Or did he make a first team? Again?
I think second. I think Tatum made first. I don't remember. But pointing to these last couple games in the finals, him playing so poorly doesn't help his case. They look good. Also, they're young. It's like 26 and 25.
Yeah.
And like LeBron and Curry and a whole bunch of stars didn't win their first ring till they were like 28, 27. So it's like they've made it to the finals. They compete in the playoffs these last couple of years. They're young. Maybe you don't break it up just yet. Like, you can let it rock for a little bit more. They're young. because it's true. They're young. You're not gonna have two good players like that on the same team just out of nowhere, unless you can get something good back for him. If you can get some other players that are gonna work good with Tatum, and you guys can still compete, another star, then I guess maybe. But for now, I don't know. You want Kyrie to go to the Lakers?
I don't know, man. I mean, I saw the trade proposals for that Lakers and Mavs trade,
Yeah.
and they still wouldn't have any defense. Even though Kyrie, like I say, I believe his defense is underrated because he can play defense. Um, but I don't know. And then I hear a lot of the analysts saying, that LeBron will be able to handle Kyrie, and I was like, I don't know, and I don't think Kyrie would like the notion of that.
Yeah.
So I don't even think the trade would happen just because of that notion. That's if they listen to the media, but I know they don't. But you never know.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think if he listens to media, yeah, he's not gonna. But I don't think he does, because he went to a bunch of their playoff games. It was publicly showing, like, you can tell they both want it. He doesn't mind at this point. I think for sure before, a couple of years ago, maybe he didn't like the way people would say that stuff like that, make comments and stuff. But now I think he's not even paying attention. He don't even care.
And he'll have to take a pay cut if he goes to the Lakers.
It would help tremendously, yeah, because he's still worth a lot. You're gonna have to pay that guy. I don't know how that team would look after they trade for him. If they can keep some decent pieces, then yeah, they have a chance.
They could take D'Lo.
They don't want D'Lo.
They could probably take
No
Rui.
one wants D'Lo. Oh damn! Don't give a Rui.
Nah, right. Keep Rui.
Yeah, keep Rui, man.
Take Reeves.
No, keep Reeves for sure. Gotta keep Reeves. You saw LeBron talking about maybe considering retiring.
Nah.
No, you didn't see it. It was after they got eliminated.
Oh yeah, that was old, man.
Yes,
Can't believe saying that now.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure we mentioned that.
No,
one of the last episodes.
No, because it happened after.
Yeah, that's crazy. What, like a Twitter thing or?
Did we? No, it was after the game.
Yeah, that's old.
When they got swept.
Yeah, 2019, bro.
2019. Anything else we feel like we need to cover?
Well then,
while we're in the NBA,
I think we're good on NBA, man.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
We could switch it back to some gaming news.
A lot of shit's been
going on. Yeah, a lot of shit's been going on with games. Fucking with gaming recently. We had the Sony showcase passed. I got to watch like an hour's worth of some of what they had to show. That was fucking really nice. Talk to you about what game was it?
Some samurai looking game.
I don't even want to hint at what I think it is because I don't want to disrespect it.
I remember. It was like I remember we talked about it in the pod too.
There's a Phantom Blade Zero. I think Phantom Blade Zero. So about that, I saw that game at the showcase and I showed it to you. That shit looks fucking crazy. So look out for that. If anyone, it's gonna be a Sony PlayStation exclusive. Check that out. That shit looks fucking crazy. But yeah, I want to mention that. Aside from that, we got this whole thing right here that we haven't covered yet. That they announced a couple days ago as well. The Sony Project Q, which was also at the showcase, which is why I brought it up. They unveiled this.
No, talking about Sony showcase. What did you watch it?
I watched some of the stuff. Yeah.
I'm mad, man. This is the first one that I've actually missed.
I watched IGN's live coverage of it.
Yeah? Wow. That's usually what I do too.
It was about 30-40 minutes I checked in on, and they were covering a couple of games and showcasing some of the things that Sony was showing off. Beautiful, man. A lot of nice stuff. And they showed off this Project Q as well, which was rumored for a long time. This portable PlayStation device you'll be able to play on the go, but not really. And you saw this. Everyone saw this. This shit looks really nice. I like the control. I like how it looks like the actual PlayStation
Yeah,
control.
for real.
The screen looks big. Looks like a little. Looks like a tablet. In the
It looks like
middle.
a Switch with a PS4 control.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. But it's
And
really
PS5
weird.
control, sorry. But I love the headset that they have coming out.
Yeah, they got some earbuds. Some
That is,
exclusive
man,
earbuds.
Those things are, they are sleek. They are sexy.
Yeah, the design is really, really nice. And the case that they come in.
I love
you
the
slide
case.
open, close,
Love
charge
it.
it. Really, really nice. Matches the controller.
Makes you feel futuristic.
Yeah, really nice. But honestly, I don't understand who this for, and I don't see them making a lot of money off of this. Being because this thing is streaming only, meaning you're most likely going to be at home or somewhere with a really good connection.
It's like a remote play pretty much.
You can't take this on the go without internet connection. You won't be able to play anything without some kind of internet connection. So you're mostly just going to be in your house as if it was a Nintendo Switch, just again without being able to play games offline. Everything, you have to have a connection to play anything. So that to me is really weird. But aside from that, it looks amazing, and it probably is going to play phenomenal as well. All the Sony exclusives that are coming out, this thing looks like it's powerful, and it handles everything beautifully. God of War, Spider-Man, anything on there is going to be crazy. I think it's about an 8-inch screen. No, I think it's bigger than that, but it's really, really nice. But yeah, I'm confused with this. I wanted a PSP. I wanted a 2023 PSP.
That would have been dope.
That would have been amazing.
I mean, I really like the design of this.
The design is great.
Well, I'm wondering if that screen, if the controls are detachable
from the screen.
Yeah, because think about it, like that's something pretty big that you're gonna have to be carrying around in a case at that, and that looks like a Switch size.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder.
That's a pretty big case, man. It's like at least a 6-inch case.
I want to say it's not the same.
It's a 10-inch case. I want to say, or a foot. So it's pretty big, bro. I mean, I don't want to be carrying that shit around too, especially with all of this is streaming games.
And I wonder what the price point for it is gonna be.
And not for nothing, so is the I think the Switch is like that as well.
What?
You can't play. You can only stream your games, or if not, you
can play Mario Kart on the go. It's just offline.
Yeah, offline. Yeah.
You can't play anything offline on.
Or nah, you have to stream.
You have everything is online only. You know how some games on consoles you have to have a connection that's online.
Yeah.
That's what that's gonna be like for every game.
That's bad.
That's what I mean. It's pretty much like Stadia or something like that. It's something that's just like you can only.
They want to lose money.
Yeah, so that's why I don't understand why who are they making?
Sometimes they have enough money, they just want to spend it.
So I'm like, who are they making this for? That's why I'm like, they're gonna make some money because people love Sony and their products, and it is something nice for you to have where you can walk around your house and play these Sony exclusives, really good games.
I just want those headphones
on the go. Yeah, and the headphones are nice, but you know, real gamers. You're gonna want to be able to take this on the go, and you can't. So it makes it limited. It's real limited, but real nice. So the diehard fans for sure are gonna get one of these. But again, I'm wondering how much is it gonna be. If it's too expensive, man, because the consoles are already a little pricey. So I'm wondering.
I'm thinking like a 300 price point.
300 to me seems
250.
Fair. I feel like they won't go that low. I feel like that's way too low for them. They're kind of greedy. I feel like 300. And even it might even be more than that. I feel
it should be less, honestly.
It should be. That's the key word.
I'm going down to 200, and those headphones should be like 150, 100.
The headphones should come with it.
Word.
That's what I think, man. But was it Project
700 bundled?
But what you mean with the console?
With the console.
That sounds good, but that I feel like that sounds too good. They wouldn't allow that. I feel like it had to be closer to that $1,000 mark, maybe 900. What was I gonna check? Oh, the price. Current reports state that the Sony Project Q could retail around $200.
200. Wow.
That will be fucking amazing.
I'm good.
I'm with that. I'm with that. 200. You know what? This might be an amazing idea, man. This might be an amazing project. This might be a good idea, Sony, after all, man. Because for $200, you know what? I'm cool staying home, being able to walk around and play some Sony exclusives at home, no problem, without having to pay if I don't have a full console. So
I wonder what the graphics are going to look like, though.
The graphics are going to have to be. I don't expect anything but good quality from Sony it's right now. I really don't. But what they're doing with their exclusives and how they handle their brand, I don't see them putting out anything that's not anything that's like top quality or even close to it, at least. And on top of that, the fact that you have to have good connection to stream it makes it so you're most likely going to have a good experience. They're not Stadia. They have way better experience and equipment and knowledge on how to make games work without crashing and lagging and having bugs and issues. So for $200, you getting one of these? Yes. Just say yes.
I really want the headphones.
200. The headphones.
I really want the headphones.
The headphones probably come with it. $200, man. Spend it.
It looks nice. Like I said, I really like the
design.
The design.
It's beautiful. It really just looks like the control. And they just smack the tablet right in the middle of it. It's a lot cheaper than a Steam Deck also. And
I'm waiting for this new PS5 to come out. The PS5
with the Slim
Pro, Slim, Thick.
The Slim version.
Whatever.
Slim thick. The PS5 Slim Thick. Play some Fortnite on that shit.
I haven't been playing, man. I played a while ago.
Speaking of Fortnite.
I haven't played. At least we played one a while ago, but I know you've been playing more than I have.
Yeah, since the ranked mode came out, there's a new ranked mode in Fortnite.
Ranked.
The no build ranked mode that seems to only be a duos mode. Me and you got to play a couple of games.
It sucks.
No, our first two sessions were good. Our first two sessions were really good, but our last session completely sweaty. There's a lot of sweaty players, which again, it is ranked, so it makes sense it's gonna be more competitive. But
lasers, like, come on, man.
Yeah,
like I'm sorry, but I'm honest. Like, I'm alright. I'm not no laser. So if ranked is supposed to put you with players like you, I shouldn't be going against no lasers, man.
I think we're right where we need to be. I think we for sure could give.
I'm not a laser,
some
man.
work. Nah, but we don't. But you don't. You're not fully paying attention either, though. You're not fully focused. You're not trying to go ham every single game. Yeah, so and we still and we still get it in. Still, even though if we lock in, it's gonna be a little bit of a different story. It's been a while. We're kind of tired of battle royales, but if you remember back in the days when like these things came out and we put our time into them, we were winning. We were killing.
Oh no, for sure, man.
Warzone?
For sure.
You know how many solo matches I won? You know how many hours I spent not winning Warzone, anything just to get one win?
PUBG.
Like, another game where you really, if you want to win, you gotta be locked in. You gotta be locked in.
For real.
And we used to lock in and get wins. Now we're kind of tired of this battle royale shit.
That's what I'm saying, man. So I wonder. I think we should play this shit one more, like, again or soon. Play a ranked match and then play a regular match and see what the difference is.
Oh, completely different. I do like the ranked mode. I told you I won 2 matches.
I like the system
for
unranked. Sure. I just don't think it's balanced properly.
I'm with you, because speaking about the system, man, to rank up and get some points, I was telling you, like, I would go through some matches and I would lose points. I would just keep losing points. I would have some kills and just still lose points. And I'm in silver. Like we just started, we tested it out, we got ranked, and we're in silver around there. And it's hard to rank up at a certain point. Just get some more points. You gotta like get a lot of kills and make it all the way to the end. So I'm with you. I don't really feel like it's balanced properly yet. But aside from that, it is nice to have a ranked mode.
And I keep telling, and I told you too. Like you see the ranked emblems.
Yeah.
It looks like Rocket League.
It does look a little like Rocket League. The aesthetics, the designs of them look very Rocket League-ish. Speaking of Rocket League, I'm ready for a new season next week.
Tuesday, I believe. I believe it's Tuesday.
Can't wait for that.
I believe Tuesday. Well, I want to see what kind of card they have.
And you're right, it's a new season of Fortnite, but it's next week as well also.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I see.
Fortnite.
I knew it was close.
Done. New season.
Damn.
And
we got to
Rocket
play
League.
some of that too, because I think I haven't finished the page yet.
Yeah, I don't think you have. I did.
You finished it?
Yeah, I'm well over 100.
Dang, you suck.
Yeah, I'm well over
Stay
100.
playing, yo.
Been getting it in. But Fortnite, man, it's not too bad, man. It's insane. It's still going strong. This new zero build ranked mode is nice. I heard they're gonna add solo to it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe they'll add some other ones too, so
That's dope.
that's nice. They're going crazy right now. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Attack on Titan,
Where?
stuff on the map with the swinging, the web swinging, and the Attack on Titan equipment you can use. It's crazy. They're going crazy, man, like always. But on our last podcast, what we didn't mention was the Mortal Kombat reboot.
Yeah, man, it
Mortal
looks
Kombat
tough.
1. This shit. Man.
Sony exclusive.
It is not a Sony,
Sony exclusive.
It is not a Sony exclusive.
Look it up. Look
No,
it
it's
up.
not.
Sony exclusive.
It's not a Sony
Sony exclusive.
They're not doing that. They're not doing that to us. But, man, this game looks amazing.
We bought it out. This is Warner Brothers.
Looks beautiful. I don't care what you say.
WB Games.
We bought out.
We bought out WB Games.
We're buying out Activision and Blizzard.
This is
What's up?
exclusive.
What's up? Hey, fucking exclusive. But this shit looks beautiful, man. They announced this a couple
Broke your
weeks
dreams.
ago. They announced this a couple weeks ago.
No, I'm messing with you, man.
Everybody went crazy.
Yeah, it looks tough, man. It looks dope. I like how it looks.
What was throwing me off is it's a reboot. It's a reboot of the story of everything that's been going on. And I was following some research up on it. So what happens is we haven't played too much of the last Mortal Kombats. We've played them, but we're not following the story. We're just fucking each other up how everybody does. You're just killing each other, learning fatalities. We don't know what's going on at this point. This is like Fast and the Furious. The story is like fucking 20 episodes.
Oh, my boy Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
What, are they brothers? Scorpion and Sub-Zero in this one?
They've always mostly been brothers in the lore.
No, never.
Yeah, they never. Yes, they're brothers. Or was that Sub-Zero?
Why? What, Luke can't
Sub-Zero
fly
and his
now?
brother. Yeah, so this is what's going on with the story. On the last Mortal Kombat, the main villain was this time chick. I forgot her name. It starts with a C, sorry.
Kronos.
No. I feel like it's something like
Kronas.
that. Something like that. Whoa.
Oh, so...
And yeah, Shang Tsung kills her, takes her powers, but then Liu Kang kills Shang Tsung because he knew he couldn't be trusted, and he ends up taking the time powers. And what he does is he pretty much does some rewind and takes everything back. It's like another dimension or another time, and it's pretty much all from the beginning all over again.
Damn.
So yeah, Liu Kang gets time powers and goes back in time or to another dimension where everything is different from his world, his universe, and it's starting all over. It's like 10 years.
Oh, it came out already. May 19?
It's 10 years in time in a different dimension. 10 years back in time in a different dimension.
When did the game come out? Or it came out already?
Mortal Kombat is not out yet. I think it comes out in September.
It's
set
at
to be
May
released.
19. They
Or
let them
next
play.
month. It's not out yet. But you know what is out and just came out? Street Fighter 6 just came out.
How is it?
I thought it was coming out a couple of days ago, man. It seems like it's phenomenal from what everyone's saying. I mentioned to you before I played the demo. I'm considering buying it now after checking reviews, and now it's officially out, and all the content it has, and everyone playing it. It looks really good, man. I'm considering buying it. $60 price point. It's not $70. So,
Wow, really?
yeah. So again, with good content, with enough content, it makes it more worth it.
I miss playing Street Fighter games too, man.
So Mortal Kombat 2's official release date is Tuesday, September 19th, 2023.
Oh wow.
On PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam PC.
Steam.
Yeah.
I thought Steam was out.
Of course. Steam PC. That's PC.
Where's Stadia?
It's not Stadia. Stadia is dead.
He died.
But yeah, man. Mortal Kombat. From some of the things they've released, there's gonna be some characters, some like cameo feature while you're fighting, like
Shang Tsung.
damn it, what was gonna be other Mortal Kombat
Shang Tsung.
characters? What game? What game does this?
Shang Tsung.
Dragon Ball Fighters. You know how you can pick three characters. You know how you can pick three characters, have a lineup, and then you'll fight and switch. But you can also have, you can just tap it so they could jump in, do an attack.
You can do that, and you can do that.
So this is the new feature that's going to be in Mortal Kombat 1.
What? That's going to be tough.
It's called Cameo.
I love it.
Cameo jumps, Cameo attack, Cameo something.
So you can switch in and out of characters?
You can't switch it. I don't know if it means you can switch in and out completely.
It's just assist attacks.
Exactly. For sure, there's going to be assist attacks. We don't know if you can switch in and out completely. But what they also mention is there's going to be characters that are going to be available for cameo, but not for fighting, which means you won't be able to pick them as your main character to learn combos, do moves with. You can just pick them only to assist you. So if you're waiting for a specific character, like maybe Reptile, who wasn't in the last Mortal Kombat, you like him a lot, you want to main him, you think he might be in this one. He could be, but he might be just only as a cameo. So you won't be able to pick him and main him and learn his combos. You can just pick him to assist you.
Oh, kind of like what Smash, kind of like what Nintendo does with the Smash games. They do the same thing. Where they'll have characters in the game. Yeah, there'll be like items or assist characters that'll give you items that'll heal you or attack, whatever.
Yeah, pretty much something like that. But you'll be able to pick them. So they've announced that feature is going to be in the game for sure. That's new. And aside from that, they just talk about going back to their roots, to like Mortal Kombat 1. So who knows?
I like that though, man. I don't like that. I thought it was like Dragon Ball Fighters. I would say, I want to switch out.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been tough.
If you can completely switch out and have like a 3-man lineup, and them also be able to have assist attack moves to jump in and out, well, that'd be a big changer for Mortal Kombat.
And I want to say one last thing before we finish off. Just like a side note. I don't know if you heard like or following the Fast movies.
Hell no, man.
Series? No,
like Fast 28.
They're like on Fast 10 right. They're on Fast 10 right now. They're about to make out Fast 10.
They gotta be past 10.
But did you hear about the dispute or beef that the Rock had with Vin?
Yeah, they've been beefing for a while.
Yeah,
since the last couple of movies, a while back. Yeah. What is there? Are they starting up again? Did they? Bring it back up?
He's picky. He just announced that he's going back to Fast 10.
But Dwayne Wade will be.
Yeah,
I said Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne
The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
The Rock. He's going back to. He's gonna be in the Fast 10.
Yeah.
The movie?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well, good for them being able to make money together, make millions together, and put their differences aside. Are you gonna watch it?
I still have to watch the other 6.
62. They're not gonna stop, man. They're not gonna stop.
But yeah, man. I'm glad we did this, bro. I'm glad we got the equipment. I'm glad we're back on track, man.
Yes, sir.
We're back now on what? On most of the regular platforms that we were on now, but we're fixing up the YouTube.
Yeah, we're still on all platforms. Trying to get on YouTube Music. So if you guys listening from YouTube Music or like to listen to us on YouTube, but like YouTube Music, we're trying to get on there.
Yes. It is a new thing YouTube is trying as well. It's US only for now. So if you're in the US, you can find us on the YouTube Music.
Check under YouTube Podcasts. That's their new feature that they've added on there. You can add your own podcast on there. So, and aside from that, we are also on almost every single other platform you like to listen to your podcast at. So, shout out to Carmelo Anthony again for retiring.
Well, man, shout
Chris is
out,
a
man.
hater.
Nah, I'm not, man.
Chris is a
All
big
love,
hater.
man. Congrats on the great career you had, man.
Melo was a beast.
Definitely one of the ones. He's gonna go as one of the ones that deserve the ring, man.
One of the greats that didn't get a ring, man.
Definitely a Hall of Famer, man, for sure.
For real, bro.
For sure.
Right under Allen Iverson. And I don't know how they're gonna retire his number. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, man. But you deserve it. Or maybe they'll just retire it in New York.
What, 7?
And maybe they won't.
See, look at that. I even know his number, bro. In New York too, bro. So I ain't no hater, bro.
You a hater. All right, man. But everybody,
we out of here, man.
Thanks for listening. Stay tuned.
Another good one, man.
Yes, sir. We out of here.
Peace.
Peace.